Hello YouTube, welcome back to the Domo Talks anime reaction review. Now, first off I want to say, there's some dust stuff on my mat, so I want to clean it up. There. So, first off I want to say that it's been a very it's been a while since I've uploaded anything to the Domo Talks channel. And I have been continuing watching the anime, of course, but then I just don't find the time to upload it. Why? Because personal reasons and all that stuff, and I don't want to get into all that stuff. But this channel is not dead, and for one, I will continue to review animes because, even if they are late, I will continue to upload them, even though they will be late, sort of. Hopefully you guys understand, due to personal reasons, I can't upload them on the day that I watch them. But I will review this. So, like I said, if you haven't seen any of the episodes in our videos or whatever, or like the episode I'm reviewing about, go watch it, because it's Little Busters EX episode 8, and it's the last one, damn it, and oh my gosh, I feel so happy right now, guys. I don't know if you can tell my face or like how I'm talking, but I feel so happy right now, and sort of sad in a way because it's over, but this episode, oh my goodness. Before I start this episode, I want to thank, I have right here, Nixman661 for telling me that episode 8 got released, because that just made my day. That made my day of all freaking days. Made this Sunday the best. I want to thank you, Nixman661, for telling me about the episode release. And now, oh my goodness, let's get to this episode. So, we're finally continuing off the Kanata Arc, and this is the last episode. I think... Okay, Kanata only got 2 episodes for an arc. That's really strange. But hopefully, I have my things at the end, but we'll talk about it later. Last episode, we saw her, like, after the fire, and then, like, everyone... the scratches or the cuts on her, or whatever that is. And then, like, she was, like, in the forest, like, getting sick and everything. This episode, okay, I don't remember exactly what happens. I kind of have to refresh my mind. Okay, so let's see. People are starting to say rumors about Kanata, and then how she's, like, trying to be isolated, but then no one really knows about her. And then, then we learn from this weird chick that we saw last episode. Like, I don't know who she was talking to in the dark, but apparently Kanata's getting married, and in an arranged marriage, because of her damn family. I was like, what? So yeah, that was pretty good. And then she's like learning to swing a sword. I don't know why, but then afterwards she passes out, and then she has, like, we have the flashback of her family and her history. And I just have to say that Haruka and Kanata, they have a very dark past, and I was like, I didn't know it was this dark until this episode, or like Haruka's arc in Little Busters, the regular. And damn, that flashback was just so... I hate Kanata's family, like that side of the family, those over restricting parents, and those are freaking, like, whatchamacallit, I don't know what the word for it is, but they're like, her family is just so, like, I hate her family. And that was just like, the whole flashback was just like a dark part of the episode, and it just like made me really like pissed off. And I was just like, I did not know that Kanata was going through all this, and I was just like, no. That was just so sad. And then Haruka, they tortured her and beat her up. I was like, why? Why would they do that? That's just like, that's an evil family. What the hell? Oh my gosh. That was so rough. And this episode, man. Gosh, if I was treated like that, I don't even know how I'd cope with that. I mean, luckily, Haruka, turned out, like, is okay right now, but then it was all because of Kanata saving Haruka, and that sisterly love that she had for her as a kid. She sacrificed everything for Haruka to protect her little sister. That was deep, alright? That was just, like, so deep. And then their family's screwed up. I don't know why. I think it's the the mom's side of the family. I don't remember exactly who, but like these people and their family status and their family like what should we call it? Their high expectations for everything. Damn, that was dark. Anyways, once Haruka or Kanata passes out playing practicing kendo in the rain, she wakes up in the hospital room, and then we have Riki and Haruka there, and they're just like trying to cheer her up and like saying that you know what, you're not alone. We care for you, and like you're not gonna go through all this alone and suffer. And that was cool. And then when Riki steps out, the whole Little Busters gang is there, and I was like so happy that they all feel the same way about it. Like they all care for Kanata, even though they never talk to her at all. That just shows how much like I love this show about how all these like the friends like gather and all these like caring people. That's like one of the things I love about this series, and they implement it so great in this episode. Oh my gosh! And the series, I'm just so happy. Like I'm like in the at the time of the flashback with Haruka and Kanata, I was sad, pissed, and like all negatively emotioned or whatever. And then when I saw the Little Busters and everyone there, I was just like immediately happy. I was like, yes, everyone's there. They all care for Kanata, and yes, yes. And yeah, I love this series so much. And the soundtrack made it even better. Like I was on the verge of tears when they played it. Like when Haruka hugged Kanata and the song played. I think it's Far Away, but whatever. Damn, he makes such a good anime, and like you have the best timing for the stuff, and I'm so happy right now, guys. Hopefully you guys understand it. I might cry tears of joy, but we'll try not to do that. And then, so yeah, the little buses came, and they were all like, okay, we'll leave Kanata to the rest, it's all good. But then, how the they kidnapped Kanata in the hospital, in the hospital, not the hospital, but like, the nurse's office, and I was like, what the hell? So, all my happiness turned bad, and when they saw, like, Kanata being kidnapped and put in the car, I was like, how the hell did they do that, and like, why? Isn't that illegal? That's like freaking kidnapping for all things. And then like they're chasing after her, but then the car drives away. And then that mystery girl, I don't even care who she is. She's just like a support character, but she has no importance in this episode whatsoever. But she kidnapped Kanata, forced her in the car, and they drove off for the what you call it, the arranged marriage. And I was like, okay, this is like stepping the bounds of like illegal kidnapping. Even though I don't know. They are her parents slash families. I don't know if that's a thing, but what the hell? They kidnapped her when she was like, they literally like knocked her unconscious or something, and then kidnapped her, put her in the car, and drove off. What the hell is that? But then the like everyone in Little Busters is like, no, we're not gonna take this. You're not gonna go force her no arranged marriage. And then what do? What does Haruka and Riki do? They go to the freaking Kyosuke. And then Kyosuke, you know what he does? He calls the whole Little Busters. Yeah, that was just like, that brought my hopes back up again. When it's like, okay, this seems like a difficult part. I know you guys want to go and save, Kanata, but you know what? We got this, alright? This is difficult stuff. Are you in with me, Kyosuke? And then like, yeah, of course we're in. And then he looks at the door, and then everyone comes out, all the 9 Little Busters. That was just so good. I was like, yes! 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 Oh, I feel so happy right now. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I feel happy. And I've repeated that many times. Oh, thank you, Nixman61, or whatever. Nixman661. This made my day, and I feel so happy right now. Thank you. Like, oh my gosh. I hope you guys can see why I love this series. And like all these friends going together. Little Busters, man. Best team ever. So, okay, the Little Busters all agree to help out and save Kanata. And I was like, oh gosh, how's this gonna work out? And then, you know what? It's a freaking mission! It's like their normal thing. They just, like, plan out everything. And you know what? Mission start! And I was just, like, so happy to see this. And that they're having fun, in a way. And I was having fun, too, watching this, because it was so great. I mean, like, in all seriousness, you're supposed to save Kanata, but then at the same time, it was like a mission that they were going to do, like Little Busters, like a fun mission, and that kind of made me forget about all the seriousness. I just thought that they were gonna have fun doing a mission and have like some sort of mission-esque thing to do, like save Kanata. And yeah, and that was just awesome. I love it. Like I love Little Busters, and I love like when they do these little things that make them Little Busters, like doing missions and all that stuff. All right. So then they had like a plan, and on the next day when the marriage was happening, so it's like, okay, we gotta go in this building and all that stuff. Like, oh, Mio, you got this device you asked the science team for. And like, oh, you guys got in disguise and you guys got a tab for getaway. And it's just like so perfect. I loved it. Oh my goodness. Little Busters are the best. And then so Riki was the one first time conducting the mission. It wasn't Kyosuke, it was all Riki and Haruka. Why? Because they're the best and they're part of like more importance in this episode or this arc. So it's like, yeah, mission start, and then we see them like walking into the room, and then like the whole plan goes off without a hitch, and it was just so brilliant. I mean, like Kengo and Masato were dressed as waiters, and that was funny as shit. Rin and Kyosuke were dressed in as couples, and that was awesome to see them in the couple uniform because they're like brother and sister. Not that I'm implying anything, but they just looked cool in their roles. And then Kurigaya was a waiter, and then like it's just like awesome because they had like a smoke screen go off in the room, and then they were in a tray table and like where they carry like the food, and then they just grabbed Kanata and then like ran out. I think that's how it worked. And then like they tried to what's it called? The adults tried to like catch them and everything, but then you know what? Masato, Kengo, and Kurigaya, they're badass. They got this. They're like super strong and like Little Busters, yeah. And then they escaped. That was like the most epicest mission I've seen so far. And I remember in episode 7, they did the kick the can game, but they didn't like do it fully. But I don't care. This mission was a success. Mission completed. Yeah, they didn't have that in the thing, but mission completed. I'm gonna say that right now. So then after they escape, Kanata's thinking is like, you know what, guys, if we turn back, we might be fine. They'll punish us as much less. I was like, Kanata, are you serious? Just run, don't go back. And then like we finally convinced Kanata that she's like, how can you guys do this so easily? And like, what's the reasoning between this? And then everyone in Little Busters is like, you know what, we can do this because we've all experienced the same pain as you. We know how you feel. And that just made it like, if you've seen the original Little Busters anime, then yeah, you know that they've all experienced the same thing. And that just made me like remember everything about Little Busters. And that made me so happy that they all do know how she's feeling. Why? Because everyone has suffered. You've seen the original Little Busters anime, all 24, and Fane. You've seen that everyone has suffered. EX, everyone has suffered the same way. They all know how Kanata feels, and that's why I love this anime again. And I just can't, like, put it in words right now, right? I can't, because that's just how it is. And this series, I love it so much. And then Kanata finally accepts it and is like, you know what? Take me away. I don't want to go back. I really don't want to go back. And then it's just like, yes, leave. And then they all meet up eventually. And then like we see Kanata so happy that she's around her friends and everything. And like they're all friends. And then that was just like, no, the episode's ending. And then like they play the freaking like. They play the opening. They play the soundtrack in this anime is so good. I love it, and like all the soundtrack and like the anime and how it's going, it was just perfect. I loved it, and oh my gosh, the ending. I'm gonna play it just right now, just because I want to. Alice Magic. This is Alice Magic. Yeah, I remember that now. And then they had the opening, and then. The damn opening for the credits, oh my goodness, oh my gosh, that's probably the thumbnail for this video, and I'm like fanboying right now, but the freaking thumbnail for this video, it was all the Little Busters gathered together, Little Busters Refrain and Little Busters the animation, and EX, all 12 of them. I know it's 12 because it's plus 3. You have Saya, who did I call her name? Sasami and Kanata, and all the little busters. They were all there hanging together in the last, like, what, 10, 20 seconds of the video, and just like, that broke my heart, and just like, it made me so happy. Oh my gosh, you have every character in Little Busters there, and just like sitting down together, and you'll know what I'm talking about because it's the thumbnail. It's just like, argh! Oh my god, I feel so happy. I want to cry right now, guys, but I can't because it's tears of happiness, and that never happens. And then I'm playing it right now, and I'm watching it as we speak. Yes, I have Sai on the side, and you have Kanata and Sasami sitting down, and just like, everyone is there! Damn! Little Busters EX, only 8 episodes. You have 3 episodes for Saya, 3 episodes for Sasami, I believe, and then 2 for Kanata. Now this now that we're leaning towards the end of the episode, and I get to say everything that I said so far, and like, just basically be a fanboy and say everything. Now we go to the hypothesis. I feel so happy, guys. Thank you, Nixman611. Now, my hypothesis is that since that this is an even number, and I totally don't think that because it's an even number, meaning that it's going to be a 9th episode, I personally think that they will end the episode in an odd number. I don't know if this is my thing, but that's what I feel right now. And that the 9th episode is probably going to be like an OVA or just like a small tidbit of, I'm not sure. I think it would be like Rin. I think like Rin's route, considering she is like sort of the main heroine of the show or like the anime, considering she leads to Refrain and she didn't get much screen time because of Refrain. So I don't know, but then like I would love to see a 9th episode, and I don't care what it is. I would like to see the whole 12 of them having fun playing baseball, because we don't actually see Saya or Kanata or Sasami actually playing out with Little Busters until like EX, and like not actually hang out with all of them. I would love to see that. Why? Because I love this show, and because like I said, all the other heroines in EX like Sasami and Saya get 3 episodes, and Kanata doesn't, which I would think that there is an extra episode just because they put Kanata's arc into 2 episodes. There's another one, alright? I hope there is, because that would make me so happy right now. But then, yeah, that's my hypothesis, and I have goosebumps or whatever. I don't know that feeling, but I feel so happy right now, guys. This is going on for 18 minutes. This is the longest review I've ever had in any Domo Talks video ever, and I love doing these videos. I love reviewing these episodes and watching them and showing you my reaction. It's so fun. That's what I did back then in my card fight channel with the other Domo Talks series, and that was fun too. And I love all that doing this stuff. And this is, I feel so happy right now, guys. But alas, the end of the episode has come. I don't know. I feel sad. I don't want this to end. I would love to see an anime with just them having fun. I don't mind that, because Little Busters is my favorite anime. I love the anime so much. I love the characters. I love everything about the series. It's just great, 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 and I love everything about it. JC Staff, you did a freaking good job about this. And this is the end. Possibly. I'm not sure. Oh my gosh. You guys, like the video if you enjoyed. Please like the video. I had fun doing this, and I love this series so much. Comments what you guys think. Nixman661, thank you. Again, I don't want to say that is thank you as for showing me this episode. You made the best of my day right now. You made the best of my day. Thank you. And comment what you guys think about the series. Do you think they'll do an extra episode, like I said, like a 9th episode, because Kanata's arc was only 2 episodes? And subscribe for more videos like this, hopefully, because I have not ever done a reaction episode this long, and I would love to do reaction episodes this long for a series that I love, if I find one. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. This has been a great time with me. Uh, Little Busters are the best, and I love this anime. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys, viewers, the subscribers, the next episode or the next video of the Don't Talks channel, whether that be, I don't know. But hopefully I'll see you guys soon, and you guys take care. And I feel really happy right now, guys. I want to thank everyone, so thank you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys again. Take care.